I modeled, you know.
Yeah, tell us about modeling, yeah.
Okay.
So is that out of high school then, that you're coming?
Yeah, I started when I was in high school, and I fell in love with Audrey Hepburn, and I wanted to be Audrey Hepburn. And so I started trying to dress like Audrey Hepburn. And I took a little modeling class in Los Angeles, but it wasn't very good, but it helped. And then when I won Miss Lomita, my local beauty contest, and then that included a really another little modeling school thing, which wasn't all that great, but it helped. And so then the church started a group in Los Angeles called the Deseret Theatrical Artists, and it was for all people in LDS kids, people who wanted to get into show business of some kind or other. So we met once a month up in Los Angeles, and I met Chris Hale Volkneen, who was in charge of the publicity for Max Factor.
Okay, what's Max Factor?
Oh, cosmetics.
Okay.
And she gave me, if I'd model for her, she'd give me pictures, and I'd be made up professionally, and it turned out pretty good. So that made my first of my portfolio. And then I met other people there. I met Kathy Taylor, who wound up being the head of the models for Queen for a Day television show.
Okay.
And I don't know if you know what Queen for a Day was, but every week a lady would come on and she'd tell her hard story, why she wanted to be queen for a day. And then the audience would vote who got to be the queen. and early in the show, we'd bring out the prizes that she would get. We wore little short skirts and fishnet hose, and we'd come out with soap or with something else.
That's an advertisement for that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And because the queen would get these gifts, and then we'd wear some of the clothes that she would win. And it was really good, and it paid really good money, so that was a fun thing.
Ironing. There are delicate colors to rival an oriental print in the pairs and pairs of lovely nylons that Her Majesty will have from the magic motion knit looms of Mojud. And for afternoon into evening charm, Abe Reines fashioned this suit of black wool. The swim skirt is topped by a brief jacket piped in ebony satin. Flashing rhinestones set in silvery starbursts form this delicate threesome from Sarah Coventry. You lend a hint of stardust to your favorite ensemble. White satin gleams under gold-colored lace for dusk to dawn enchantment in this cocktail dress from Mr. Morse. A belt of satin circles the waist above a floating skirt. My clothes are from Irene Somerset of the Hollywood Roosevelt Hotel, and fashions from these same designers will add an exotic charm to the bright future of our queen today.